You're about to meet some of my students, but let me guess what some of you are already going to say. Of course his students say he's good, they've paid him, they're biased, and good. Because it's good to be skeptical. But here's where most people get things completely wrong. They think bias shows up in what people say, but it doesn't. It shows up in how people say something. You're about to see some of my students talking about their experiences, so don't listen to the words. Watch them. Watch their faces, watch their energy. These are real people. And look how consistent they are. Because if something's not real, it breaks under scrutiny. It sounds the same, it feels rehearsed. It lacks depth or real experience, and that is messy, that's varied, and that is very hard to script. So go on, analyse what you're about to see, but analyse it properly.
I joined Misfit Mediums in February 25. I've always had some form of ability throughout my whole life, but never really understood it or how to use and control it. And then in October 24, me and my husband split up after 37 years. And it left me feeling very vulnerable and scared and at the lowest point in my life. So I asked my angels and the universe, please help me. And I would say I'd stumbled across online the Misfit Mediums, but I didn't. I obviously meant to meet them. I met Dan and Jen, who are absolutely amazing at teaching. I joined a group of like-minded people, which was great. They didn't think I was crazy, because I did. And Dan and Jen worked with us and taught us how to control, open up, close down, all the general basics that you need to try and interpret these messages that you're getting and understand where it's coming from. So that's where I am on my journey. I've had a lot more information come through. The one that stands out for me the most is I did a reading for my tutor, and she had an accident in her family, and I was given a car, and Jen being Jen pushed me for the colour of the car because I wasn't very good at colours. All of a sudden I got red car. And I also got impact that wasn't this person's fault. And the one thing that she asked for was his name. And straight away, in my ear, I don't know, it's my thoughts, came the name. And that's when realisation hit, because she said that the amount of readings that she's had, no one's actually come up with his name, his actual name of what he was called or known as, which I thought was really special. And every reading or information that I do get accurate, I do get things wrong. We're still learning. It's not the end of the world. We're in a safe space. They're great people, and we all get things wrong. We're all good at one thing, and then the next minute we're bad at that, and we're better at something else. So it's all part of learning and developing and experiencing and knowing them feelings and interpreting it. But yes, it really does surprise me every time, because I think I don't know where this information comes from, but now I know it's spirit. I know I'm nothing special. I'm just a vessel with the ability and learning how to channel that to give messages to loved ones, because there's so many fake people out there, and I think it's disgusting that they prey on people's vulnerability and the grief. I just want people to know that there is an afterlife and that we can connect. Genuine people can connect with your loved ones in spirit.
I've been with Dan and Jen for about 5 years now, and in class for 14 months. And I've just got to say that Dan is a really good mentor, so is Jen. And when you join class, you get to meet these group of people that are really fantastic. I always knew that I had something to talk to spirit, but I didn't know how to go about really bringing it to my attention when they do give me signs or talk to me, or I don't know what to say about talking to me, but you get what I'm saying. But Dan, when you join class, he teaches you how to bring that forward. The meditation, you get to meet your spirit guides, and from joining class, I know I've learned not to take everything to heart that people say. I'm just a better person being in class. I'm more easygoing than I used to be. I'm And I think that has a lot to do with the spirit when you get to hear from them, because they do teach you a lot, and class has taught me that. Dan, I know that you're more comfortable in that environment when you're in class because you take your time. We don't rush. We talk about everything. You're happy to answer our questions. And I just want to say that I thank you and appreciate you guys for that. And I hope to continue many more classes. Bye.
I am a student of Dan and Jen, the Misfit Mediums. I started the class back in February 2025. I'm really enjoying every single minute of it. It has absolutely changed my life. I'm a better person. I'm happier within myself. And it's just been wonderful sharing it with a group of people that I have met in the class. They're all such wonderful people. I would find it very difficult sometimes to feel comfortable around people that I don't know, but with the class I just seem to fit in right away, and they're just wonderful people, each and every one of them. We're all there to learn, and we support each other, and we're there for each other. And Dan and Jen are absolutely amazing. They love what they do, they're very passionate about it, and they both love to teach. Dan is absolutely in his element when he's teaching class. He just really loves to see how we're all developing and how we're all getting on so well. He's very supportive, and Jen and Dan both, they push you, and it's just absolutely amazing. I absolutely love class, and I highly recommend Dan and Jen. I really do. And the things that stood out for me was 2 readings now. One I did for Dan. I brought through his grandma, and I was very, very nervous, but he pushed me and he says, "Come on, Danielle, you can do it." And I did very well in the reading, and he was happy with it, and that's what it's all about. It's making somebody happy with what the information that you're giving them. It's all about the sitter. It's all about them, and trying to tell them that their loved ones is always around them, and they love them, and they're there for them, even though they can't see them. They are always around them. And the other reading, the second reading then, that was really amazing was for a classmate that we brought through her mother-in-law, and her mother-in-law hadn't passed away at all. She had dementia, and we were able to get messages and memories and things for her, and she was so happy about it, and it was just absolutely amazing. We didn't know now before we started the reading that she hadn't passed, and when Dan told us all that this lady is still living but is suffering from dementia, we just all couldn't believe it. We were all gobsmacked how we were able to pick up. But no, it's been absolutely amazing. But you have to put on the work yourself as well. You have to do your meditations, and we do readings as well for each other. We're practicing all the time, and it's just absolutely amazing, and I am enjoying every single minute of it. And I just can't wait where it's all going to end up in the future, because I'm just so excited about it. I'm really, really enjoying class, and I just want to say thank you, Dan and Jen, and thanks to my classmates as well for all your love and support and guidance. And I'm a completely changed person. Thank you all very much.
I've been with the Misfits for about 5 years now, but I've been studying for the last 14 months. My classmates are a great bunch of people, and I really enjoy learning with them. Dan and Jen are good tutors, and so are the other Misfits that have graduated. They all can give you something to help you along your journey. Some things that have stood out in class is the fact that you can communicate with a person with dementia that is still living. It's unbelievable. And we did that for a classmate, unbeknown to us. Also, another one was I brought through a father for one of the classmates, and he had 2 sides to him, and I was able to see that and give her the evidence of that. Some of the other things that I've come to really do is to really understand myself and be comfortable within myself and everything that has happened in my life. And if I can help anyone when I graduate, that's what I want to do.
Since I was a child, I saw things, heard things, smelled, tasted, had vivid dreams, premonitions, and then things just subsided into adulthood. I still had a sense of knowing, but I could never pinpoint what it all was and how I knew these things. So yeah, all put back on the back burner until I had my second child, and things really ramped up for me. I was seeing a lot more, hearing a lot more, and vivid dreams, premonitions again. And we lost a close family member, which came as a total shock to us. And again, that's when things really heightened for me. And I came across Dan and Jen on TikTok, and absolutely everything that they talked about totally resonated, totally made sense to me. And I literally felt like I wasn't cracking up anymore and I wasn't alone. I decided to book the course, and I've met a wonderful group of people, all on the same journey as me, and it's just been absolutely amazing. So I do want to thank you, Dan and Jen. The knowledge is just unbelievable. I'm in awe. And everything that has happened since meditating, even the chakra balancing, the colours, the sensations I was feeling in my body, it's just totally undeniable, the things that I've seen, things that I've heard, and this journey is amazing. So thank you.
I joined the Misfits in January of 2025. I absolutely love learning with Dan and Jen. They are amazing at what they do. I have not just made friends for life, but they are now my family. Key points that have stuck out for me while I've been on my journey has been to bring through a child to one of my classmates, and the other one was to read for someone with dementia. Again, that was for another classmate. I'm so unbelievably honoured and privileged to be on this journey with these amazing group of people. I came from a background of healing, and I wanted to learn about mediumship. I've always been interested in it ever since I was younger. The class was advertised and I just jumped on it. I haven't looked back since. It's been absolutely amazing. I can't thank Dan and Jen enough for the time that they've put in with us, and me as well. They're always at the other end of the phone should we need anything, or help and support, or guidance even. They've been amazing the whole way, and I couldn't be prouder to be part of the Misfits students, and I can't wait to see where we go next. We're about a year and 4 months in, so we've got about 4, maybe 6 months left. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely amazing. I cannot even put it into words how amazing and incredible it is. I absolutely love it. I love all the kind of not knowing what Dan's going to throw at us next kind of thing. It's quite an experience, and we've had some tears along the way. We've had some real big laughs, but it has been absolutely amazing.
Hi, my name is Peggy. I'm a student of Jen and Dan's. Before class had started, I was in a live, and Jen and Dan were doing what's called psychometry, and that is picking up the vibrations off of a picture and being able to give details about it. When we had went through the answers, I had gotten quite a few correct, so I decided I wanted to learn more, and I signed up for their classes. The other students in the class are like family. They're there and they support you. They praise you. They help you. They guide you. There's no reason to be insecure or scared that there's other students. It's been nothing but a safe place to be. There's 2 readings that stick out to me. One, I was doing a reading for a woman. who wanted to get in touch with her grandmother, and I had pictured them in the backyard playing hopscotch. The woman I was reading for was a young girl, and she was wearing patent leather shoes where when she walked on them or played hopscotch, they sounded like tap shoes. And that's what they would do. They would play hopscotch. And when I heard the tapping of the shoes, I pictured her and her grandmother just going up and down the backyard, tap dancing, having fun, laughing. Me and the sitter both went hysterical laughing. And I knew I had brought her to a better place than before I read for her. And that is all I want to do for people, is bring them into a better place. The second was we were doing a reading on a woman with dementia, and she was still alive. We were able to tap into her and give messages to her daughter-in-law, and it was just an amazing experience. The whole journey has been wonderful. I look forward to the classes every week. Thank you, Dan and Jen, for being such loving, supportive, patient teachers that you are. It's been a beautiful journey, and I look forward to the rest of it. Thank you.
They're lovely people, aren't they? I'm so proud of them. But here's the thing most people aren't ready to admit. If you've already decided that I'm the problem, then you're going to dismiss this instantly. Not because of what you saw, but because it doesn't fit the narrative that you prefer. And that's fine, but it's not discernment. That is bias. Now, for those of you who are still paying attention, those of you not looking for perfection, those of you not looking for performance, you were looking for consistency. You were looking for real human behavior, authenticity, and you either saw it or you didn't. This is what real development looks like. Not staged, not scripted, not performance. So if you want something that fits into your comfort zone or your narrative, then this probably isn't for you. But if you want to understand what's real and you want to learn how to do this properly, or if you're looking for a medium or a mediumship mentor who doesn't play the performance game, then you should follow me. And if you're ready to experience it for yourself, my classes are now open, and we've got one starting soon. If you're interested, you can drop me a message or you can drop me a comment, and I'll meet you there. Like and follow for more.